think we already established I'm not 25? But in cat years, I'm only 14. But before I even start my routine, I gotta tell you something that happened right when we were parking our car that upset me. I overheard a woman tell her friend, "Old people have a smell." Well, sure we do. Mine is beer and marijuana. Is this a marijuana? Is this a ganji crowd? Can I tell you I put the Jew in marijuana? The only thing is, my husband won't go shopping with me if I'm stoned. Because last week we were in Food City. We passed the toy exhibit. I grabbed a teddy and went, "Daddy, please." Didn't help that I was sitting right in the car. But let me tell you guys where I'm coming from, okay? I'm on the cusp of see-through panties and Depends. Do you know what Depends are? They're diapers for adults. May you never even know them, okay? But some women have such a hard time with aging, they'll put anything on their face if they think it'll make them look younger. My girlfriend uses Preparation H. I mean, what if her date says, "Gee, hun, you look great, but what's that smell?" Wouldn't you feel like an asshole? Oh my God. This is a dyslexic crowd. No, they're a little late on the jokes. You guys are the anal side of the group. I could tell that looking at your faces. Okay, anyway. But it's not so much that I'm aging that bothers me. It's my infrastructure is breaking down. Like I signed up for Kundalini Yoga. Why? I thought it said cunnilingus yoga. But then you should have seen their faces when I showed up in my crotchless pants. If these lips could talk. It's a visual, I'll give you a minute on that one. But even worse, okay, last week, a good friend, well, a former good friend, invited me to a la-di-da charity event. Well, I'm so fidgety, so he leans over and whispers, would you please sit on your hands and stay in your place? But I thought he said, will you please pull down your pants and sit on my face? So I did. I'm codependent. Okay? But listen, I'm not saying I'm okay with the changes in my body. No. Like my boobs are sagging. Yes, my cups runneth over. I used to be a 34B. Now I'm a 34 long. I mean, I've seen guys at the beach with more uplift than me, you know. And when I say my boobs are going south, I'm not talking Miami Beach, no. Right about now, they're crossing the equator. Not so bad in the winter because they keep my knees warm. I don't even know where my nipples are. I haven't seen them in months. Okay, so some women can wear like these stretch bras. I had to get a winch. And just to make my day, this morning I read, as a woman ages, her vagina drops. Well, I guess I'll have to date shorter guys from now on. Okay, that's also a visual. I'll give you a minute. But listen, I don't want you guys to get cocky because gravity is not your friend either. You know what happens to Mr. Testicles when you get older? Singing low, sweet chariot. But listen, you young girls, listen, I know you can't relate. I mean, you get up off a chair and everything gets up with you. Bitch. I get off a chair, I have to take inventory. Oh, I left my behind. Yeah, but it's not all bad news. No, I created the signature drink for seniors. It's equal parts vodka and prune juice. We call it the plunger. Yeah, anyway. But you know, people think if you're a performer that you have so much confidence. This is not true. If you're rude to me, I get a yeast infection. Can I tell you? I can level with you guys. I had a yeast infection. Here's what I do. I call my friends in California because they're all into home remedies. So my girlfriend said I should douche with yogurt. My other friend said I should douche with buttermilk. A third said baking soda. Well, I tried all three, and now I feel like I'm going to give birth to a pound cake. I also have a lot of problem with paranoia, but I'm getting better because now I learn to say to somebody, "Are you mad at me?" And usually they say, "I don't even know you." Am I getting a light?
1 minute left.
I can't tell. I'm too stoned to tell. So where was I? Oh yeah. So at one time I turned myself into the FBI because I was suspicious of my thoughts. They ordered me to stay 100 yards away from myself. Oh, I think I'm ovulating. How do you like your age? Never mind. So where the fuck was I? Oh! No, I gotta tell you, my biggest challenge, my biggest problem is depression. Right. It was so bad last year, I joined Suiciders Anonymous. Oh my God. But I don't know, every time I went there were less and less people. This strikes me. You guys, you're a real savvy group. You know that size doesn't matter. Unless you want to have intercourse. Okay, so I've been researching penises for like 50 years. I'm 51. Okay. And I'm still fascinated. I'm not saying they're pretty, but they are entertaining. Like, girls, will you back me up when guys walk around naked with all that bouncing and bobbing? Tell me it's not a puppet show. Okay, so I'm getting towards the end. I always like to say a brief word about oral sex. More. Okay. Oh, and girls, here's a tip to get your partner to give you oral sex. Douche with vodka. Like I am. I'm a big fan, but I look at myself and I say, how much time do I have? So I decided to take matters into my own hands. I'm getting a tattoo on my labia. Raise your hand if you don't know where the labia is. Okay, do you know where it is? Yes, he said yes. It's a dyslexic table. Okay. I'm getting a tattoo on my labia, and it's going to say, Best of Eaton by 2022. Thank you very much.
Phyllis, get up here, Phyllis. Holy shit. The mic stands right there. See it? Oh, other way, right here. Oh. Keep clapping for Phyllis. She can't find a fucking mic stand, alright? Shit. Well, Jesus Christ. So many questions about vaginas do I have, Phyllis, so get up here and fucking front table. Do you guys have anything you need cleared up here? And by the way, Phyllis, I don't know if you ever heard of this. Have you ever heard of the thing you douche? This is from like the 70s. You take a bottle of Coke, you shake up the bottle of Coke, and then you just let it come into your vagina. Is that something you've ever heard of?
You have personal experience?
No, no, it's something I literally read about today. We researched weird topics at work and whatnot, and I don't know if like cherry Pepsi does the trick more, but
I don't like the way vagina comes out of your mouth.
I'm sorry, vagina? Is that how? I like to say an ER at the end. Vagina. I like an ER at the end. Well, yeah, very European. So, Phyllis, holy shit, that was incredible. One more time for Phyllis, everyone. Phyllis, do you know anything about polyamory at all, by chance? Do they have that?
Where you have a lot of different partners? That's my whole life.
A lot of different partners, a lot of fun, a lot of, you know.
It sounds good to me.
I'm still stuck on the vodka. I'm trying to think of eating pussy and getting drunk at the same time. That's got to be like, I'm like, yeah, he's on to something. He's on to something.
Table right here. Would you guys eat a woman out with vodka in her vagina right here? You guys are the go-to table. I just want whiskey. What kind of whiskey we talking? You don't drink? Well, Jesus Christ. Oh, really? Ex-Mormon, baby. Fuck. How long has it been since you left the church? 6 years. Not a fresh off the boat. Phyllis, you ever dated a super religious guy ever by chance? You into pastors by chance? Youth pastors?
Only if they're ready to give up their religion for me.
Well, this guy's 6 years. Come on. Do you guys have one question? Does anyone have a question for Phyllis? She's very wise. She's an expert. What do you have?
Is your red hair real?
Is your red hair?
Of course it's real. Is your penis real?
He's a comic.
That's Matt Weir. He actually does wear a prosthetic
Send
penis
you
at all
some of my
times.
pubic
Blown
hair.
off in a rack.
Phyllis's hair
penis
is
was blown
real.
off.
I could ask if the drapes match the curtains, but that would just be
I was
hack.
gonna
That would just
say
be
that, but I didn't want to ask that.
so hack. Table right here, Mormon guy. This
want my
woman's
name.
seen a lot. You got one question for her? Ex-Mormon
I was
guy?
gonna say
Yes.
her ex-husband in World War II.
Putting you on the spot here.
What are your thoughts on Roe v. Wade?
How are those?
Oh, Jesus Christ. Here we go. Fucking way to really fun things up with that question, ex-Mormon guy.
I am definitely for it and against them annulling it. But these
Yeah.
are really bad. Yeah, that's a serious question.
I thought it was an attorney's office. Roe v. Wade, by chance? All right. All right, you guys. Phyllis, everyone. Let her hear one more time. All right. I'm excited. I'm excited because, Dom, you're a fucking gentleman, by the way. Look at Dom, everyone. Look at him. Fucking. Oh, my God. We're just all sort of wholesome night. All right, we're down to our last